Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good morning. So yesterday I attended a seminar or workshop from Mr. Hobbs, Donald Hobbs. He is from USA Embassy for Indonesia, and yeah, and right now I am making a video for my assignment, of course, from Mrs. Romla, and she asked me or us from my local to make a video about Mr. Hobbs' workshops review. So now I'm gonna tell you some things that Mr. Hobbs gave to us yesterday. So actually there are several things from Mr. Hobbs. Yeah, he said these are tips for teaching more fun. So this is how we teach students with a fun way. So let's get started. So, the first tip that Mr. Hobbs gave to us is how to describing something without like read and ask the student to write the same thing as what are they reading before. So actually the fun way that Mr. Hobbs said to us yesterday is like this is a game. Actually this is a game, so we have to choose something just anything in our imagination, and then we have to make some clues or several clues, and then we tell it to another students. So like I have something, and the first clue is blah blah blah, the second clue is blah blah blah, and then blah blah blah, finally blah 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 blah. Yeah, something like that, and we ask to another students to answer what kind of thing that we choose. Okay, so this is more like describe something but from game. Yeah, I know this is absolutely fun than read a text and then copy it. No, that's not my style, and yeah, I think this one is really good for us, especially for Tarakan students. And next, Mr. Hobb said we can use what is photo or an object. For example, like for object right now, I am saying about object right now. So we ask the teachers. The teachers ask one student to go to the in front of the class. Okay, and then we ask to the student. I give like this. I am as the teachers. Okay, so I am giving you 20 seconds, okay, 20 seconds to look to your friend. What is she wearing? What does she looks like that? So after 20 seconds, and then make a sentence like describing someone after the students look at her, and then make a sentence with like past present continuous, something like that. So we have we push the students to make a sentence by their sentence, not from like read the text, no, but they have to make their own sentences. And we can use present past to make a student understand how to use those sentences pattern. And then the second tips from Mr. Hobbs. Okay, the second is the teachers show a video, a video instruction video like a recipe, and then the video is starting, and the students are looking at that video, are watching to that video, and then after the video is finished, the teachers will ask to the student, and the student should make what is like a following step, the instruction, and how many steps in that video, how many tools that need, and the ingredients, something like that. Okay, the students should make that things. So first watch the video, the teachers give a video, and then the students watch the video and make a conclusion, not a conclusion actually. It's like make a following instruction but based on that video that the students watched before. And we can ask them to find the verb, action verb, and then the adjective. We can use the blank line, yeah. As the teachers, we can improve it. And then the third tip from Mr. Hobbs. This is the last tip from him yesterday. Okay, so in that seminar, Mr. Hobbs was saying about how to. Okay, sorry. Okay, so the third, what is? So okay, the third tip from Mr. Hobbs. This is, I realized this way is absolutely interesting. Okay, this is interesting for me because the teachers should give a story from the teacher's self. Okay, from herself or himself. A story. The teachers give a story to the students, but this is the interesting part from this tip. Okay, so the teachers will not finish the story. So why the teachers are not finishing the story? Because the student should make an ending for that story by their self. Like, students, I will give you a story, okay, but I will not finish it. So you have to make the ending of the video by yourself, okay? So you can imagine what kind of story for make it complete, okay? Just for the finish, or just for finishing. I'm sorry, just for finishing the story, like the end of the story. And the teacher are telling about this story. And then in the last part, the teacher stopped. The teacher is stopping to telling them. And then now, students start to make the ending of the story. After that, we ask to each student to go to in front of the class to tell to another students and also to the teachers what kind of ending a story that the student make. Okay. So this is interesting. We can use in each tip that Mr. Hobbs gave to us. We can use present continuous, and past tense, and so on. So this is not only for present, simple present, and yeah, we have to improve to another level, right? So we can improve our skills more than right now. So I think it's absolutely useful for teachers in Tarakan. So there are several things that Mr. Hobbs gave to us in the workshop yesterday, and I do hope for the teachers in Tarakan City they can use these tips from Mr. Hobbs actually, and it can help them and also can help the students to improve their English skills. And as far as I know that English language is the second language in the world, so we have to know it. We have to. Okay, we have to. I think that's enough for today, and that was my review. And I don't know about my friends or another person in local A or local B, but this is my summary or conclusion from that seminar or workshop. And I think it's enough, yeah? It's enough. So thank you for your nice attention to watching my video, and good morning. Cheerio.